Alright, welcome to another episode of ESQL, solving industry problems. So as you can see in front of you, this is a continuation of our previous video. What we have done before, I'm just going to give you a kind of recap really what we did before. So in front of you, we're able to solve the first bit of the project aim, project 1. We were able to validate the start and the end date if they are correct, and we're able to detect 1. Have a look at the previous video and you'll know what I'm talking about. So project 1 done and dusted. We're moving forward to project 2. So what is in project 1 done? What is in project 2? Project 2, the senior managers wants us to provide a fast, easy way, simple, reusable script where in Excel without formulas, where they can see at a snapshot how many requests per team. Alright, let's go and solve this. So how do we do this? I'm just going to bring up ESQL in front of your screen now. This is ESQL. To get this one, to solve this bit of the request, it's quite simple. All we need to do is to build up on the first script that we did. The first script that we did. Have a look. I explained how I did. I kind of put this together, and so you can get where we are. So in this particular video, all I've just done is to kind of wrap this above. So what am I doing here? I'm running a select. Get the ID only, get the department only. Now count sum. Sum. This is aggregate. Sum the total team requested. Which, if you can look at, if this is team requested, it is in this bit team requested. So look at the other video. This is where it got all the count, as you can see. One of the columns here really. After getting this count, my new script now is going to sum it all. At the end of this script, you can see is now grouping it exactly what they want. Let's run this and see what it brings. Let's see. Once it's finished, I'll be able to explain more.
E SQL operation started.
So ESQL is doing its thing and is going there to bring out how many requests were made per team. Alright, what you see in front of you, ESQL is now grouping it, and look at it per team. You can see team ID is 1.
SQL operation finished.
Alright, wonderful. Look at the wonderful graph it has given you, the managers, really, to have a snap view of what they want. What has it done now? It has brought in column B to D, just what I told it to bring, and in the script here is 1, 2, 3. It has brought in 1, 2, 3 columns. The first column is the team ID, the next is the department, the third is the per team request. It's counting it all along the way. Now don't worry, I'll explain the bits, any other bits moving forward, but you appreciate it by the time. What it has done here, it has grouped it, but is meeting the criteria that they want, because in some team they have different genders, and that is why it's looking this way. So what I'm just going to do now is to comment this out. So how do I comment out? You should be familiar now with how to comment out. Let me click this comment. I'm going to use green now for this. So in this one now, this is project. We have achieved project aim 2, right? Yep. So that's project aim 2. What did we do? We got the total per team. Now I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. What can they do with this? They can run this script thousands and millions of times. No need for Excel. The script will always work. Fine, wonderful. We've achieved project aim 2. We're going to move forward now. As you can see, let's make it big. What we have just done is to achieve project aim 2. I think the core thing is when we got the algorithm for project 1, we can now when we achieve this one, this was the core background, the core bone of the algorithm. Now we did the two very fast. Now I will now move ahead to get the others. The next bit, as you can see, we need to get the want to group and count by gender. As you can see in this bit, now you see the different kind of gender, and they are attached to different departments and different team. Because we've already achieved the algorithm, the aggregation we did in 1, now 2, we can easily get the 3. How are we going to get the 3? Watch how I'm going to do it now. So to achieve this bit, the next bit, all I need to do now is to simply extend the same script and hope ESQL achieve this in less time. What do I mean? So running ESQL once again. Let's run ESQL once again. What you see in front of you here is the first script. I like using the second view because it's bigger. Okay, so in this one, what am I going to do here? With the same script, instead of grouping how we grouped before, you remember in the first script I did bring the team ID. I brought the department. I didn't bring the gender. As you can see, look at the script on the left hand side. And the last script I just did, I brought the team ID. Let me go in. I brought the team ID, the department, and summed it. But in this script here, I'm bringing the team ID, department, and the gender. You don't even need to worry about this script as long as it works. You don't need any formula. It just works. I'm just going to, then I finally grouped it the same way, I think, like before. So I'm running the script now to see what it brings.
SQL operation started.
Alright, ESQL is doing this thing once more, going to fulfill our third requirement to group and count by gender. You see what it's doing is going into it, getting all the IDs, team IDs, now group it by department. From that department, goes into and say, hey, in finance, what are the gender type in finance? There's others, right? And that's for team 1. It goes to the next one, HR. What are the gender that's requested?
Operation finished.
Yeah. Don't forget it's based on the request. And now it gives us, let me make this a little bit smaller. Let's see. Alright. ESQL, go to the side. Yep. So let me explain what it has done here. Okay, that's going to be too far. It has gone into it. Go to finance, get team 1. It got team 1. The department is finance. What's are the gender that applied? Others. Per team is one of this team. It goes to the next one. It got team 1, HR, right? That's fine. Male 4. Can you see the difference? Team 1 again in HR. Others, 3 people there. It goes next and on and on and on, really, till the last result there, which is male 4. Now you have a wonderful graph to have a look what it has done, and this is all a display of the grouping. Managers can run this and use this for any business reason, but this is one report. I'm going to log this down as done and dusted. Alright, what have we done now? We have successfully grouped exactly how the managers want. I'm going to come here and click on comment. Let's comment that out. I'm going to use I used green the last time. I'm going to use light green again, and I'm going to put it here. So this is also project aim 2, sorry, project aim 3, done and dusted, fast and easy. Let's go. That's project M3. Wonderful. That is absolutely easy and fast. How many minutes did ESQL achieve this? If you want to know, let's have a look again. You can, okay, it's gone off. You will be able to see it at the speed there. All right, so we've achieved now the third objective. We still have time. Let's see what we can do. We can definitely now move on to the policy. Let's see. Let me bring up what we have next. As you can see in front of us, we have achieved this third bit. We're going to green it out. Achieved, done and dusted. Now this is the bit. What does this bit do? This bit is aim. Let me arrange it in a better way. Alright, so I think this is the last bit really. What we want to do now is to see if we can achieve this bit, the management policy. What does the management policy want us to do? It wants us finally, after achieving 1, 2, 3, right, to be able to now apply a policy to bring a new column where if the total applied by a team is 2 and the gender is less than 3, that is 1 or 2, we should what? Accept it. This is the key word there. We should accept it. So how can we achieve this? No, that's not the right color. I'm just going to use this one. We should accept it. That color is not too nice. Let me bold. Yep, let's go for blue and bold it. Yes, accept it. How do we do this? Nice and easy. Let me show you how. To achieve this bit, all I'm going to do now is to still build up on the old 3 script I've used. So this making the 4th one, what I'll be doing is to still group it but introduce a new column. That is a column that provides logic answer.